2 count.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jonathan Broxton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jonathan Broxton.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Piscotty has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Eric Timms.
Digging in once again, Eric Timms. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Bounce to first, taken in by Carpenter, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Aledmus Diaz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Jacob Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jacob Barnes
tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A changeup over the inside corner. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Carpenter is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Broxton's on his horse, and the inning is over. Cards leave. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
46, Kevin.
Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
And that'll
Center
bring in the
fielder,
speedy Keon Broxton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Fly ball into straightaway left. Grichuk has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Corey Knebel.
Stephen Piscotty is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Soft liner toward first. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Brett Laurie is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight. So they lived to fight some more.
In now, Yadier Molina as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Milwaukee, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Zach Davies records win number 16 on the season. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Corey Knebel closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Second.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And this is taken outside for ball one. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, 2 for 9. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Brewers, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Fouled back. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, and to be on point.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Carpenter is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Eric Timms, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Waka gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stones.
Oh, look at Carpenter. He is out. Here's Randall Grichuk hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Left fielder.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And that's in there for strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Domingo Santana.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time. Not even close. Waka steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Lowry's up with it. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Lowry goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Yadier Molina comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Michael Waka. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. So striding in, Chase Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chase Anderson.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Fowler at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His second of the game as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead. Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Into the box, Eric Timms, as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Waka delivering a 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
From the stretch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at-bat to me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Fowler racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Jet Bandy. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Shot toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grichuk moves over, and that's the third out. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Dexter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order, Adam Wainwright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
From the stretch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Running is Young. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. For Young, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Carpenter will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
In now, Eric Timms. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Carpenter in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bandy has a play. 1 down.
Now batting,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Colton Wong will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Domingo Santana.
There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! Home run!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Jet Bandy.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Digging in once again. Chase Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And there's out number 1.
The batter number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. To his right, Young. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter,
Matt Adams is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Shaw is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Jonathan Broxton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Junior.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter,
Keon Broxton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Fouled straight back. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Eric Tim.
Standing in now, Eric Timms. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side. Wong gets to it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Next for Milwaukee, catcher Jet Bandy.
Into the box now, Jet Bandy. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Arcia.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia as he grounds one briskly to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors in a. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Matt Carpenter is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped up. Timms is there for it. And that retires the side. The perfection continues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Anderson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Running is Young. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Broxton's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Carpenter just to the right of the mound, and that's the third out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he pops him up back behind second base. Young into shallow center, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Shaw is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Colton Wong stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a line drive, but foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this. Brett Cecil comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jesus Aguilar is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Line softly out toward left center. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in, and nearly took his head off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
The batter, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He swings and grounds it to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Runner goes. Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And he's retired, one away. Ready for another shot now. Eric Young Jr. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fowler is there. 2 gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Jesus Aguilar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Broxton is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Heading out toward shallow right. Santana has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 21, Brett Cecil.
Johnny Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Johnny Peralta.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, 4 for 12. He also has 1 home run. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Arcia is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in